Welcome. Kean University Alumni Readers and Repertoire presents Order Up, a series of 5 one-act plays all taking place at Telly's Delphi Diner. Written by Deirdre MacNamara, directed by Peggy Dunn. On tonight's menu, Pittsburgh. Where's Telly?
Try in the back at his table.
Telly. 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 Telly.
What?
I've been calling you.
I don't listen to you, ever. In 14 years, I never once listened to you. It's what keeps me from killing you.
Really? Man.
What? Don't just make noise. What?
Oh yeah, your cigarette. You're gonna torch this whole place. Probably with me in it. Who smokes anymore anyway? Why don't you quit?
I'm Greek.
Right. Well, you're still gonna kill us. The whole neighborhood is like kindling, 100-year-old kindling, just waiting. See? Right here, Grove Street, Tea Dance Bakery, burned. 4 blocks away. Shame. He was just starting off. It's been about 3 years since they've been trying to make a living there, and now they're...
all about them. Thank you. Now, could you try to work out of my face?
Why do I put up with this? Excuse me. Stephen! Steve! I just read the bakery. Oh, honey, I'm so sorry. Thank God you weren't there at least. Can I get you something? A sandwich? Have you eaten? A cup of tea? Anything?
Thank you, Jenny. I appreciate it. I'm still a little shocky, really, but it's okay. A glass of water would be great. Thanks, really.
You.
Yeah, it's me. I need to talk to you.
You need to. No hello? No how are you? No nicety? Just right to what you need,
I'm sorry. I'm preoccupied. Hello, Telly. How have you been?
Don't try to suck up to me now.
Oh, good. I'm glad to see that you're still rational and mature. Telly, you heard what happened with the fire? Gone, Telly. Everything. Whatever wasn't burned or scorched or melted is soaked. It's ruined. It's useless.
Yes, I heard. That's something. Did the police come to look at it?
Yeah, they said nothing, abnormal. Just, these older buildings.
Was it a hate crime?
What? No, it wasn't a hate crime. It was because of the...
I would have thought a hate crime because of how many people hate you.
No, just faulty wiring. And thank you for your concern, though.
That wasn't concern, Stephen. It was curiosity. Your fuck-ups aren't my concern anymore.
My business burning to the ground is hardly my fuck up, but if you still need to grind that axe, then I can't stop you.
Why are you even here? Tell me your problems? Why? Force a habit? Not anymore. My job. Go tell, what's his name? I forget. Leukemia.
Addison.
I knew it was some dreadful disease.
Okay, let me really make your day. Addison and I broke up, okay? About a year ago. With his decision, actually, he left and moved back to South Carolina.
I don't actually take pleasure in your little misfortune, but I am glad that New York is rid of, what was it, sarcoma?
You know it's Addison.
And I know what I said.
Kelly, please stop. I'm exhausted. I know that you have plenty to say to me, and some of it may even be justifiable, but right now, I need your help. I need you.
You serious? You standing here asking me? Are you kidding?
No, believe me, I know everything you want to say to me.
Not by half.
Okay, let me see. How could I dare, after all the things that I've done? I hurt you. I destroyed 7 years with my selfishness. I mean, am I missing anything?
You haven't even gotten to polio.
Addison! His name is Addison. For Christ's sake, how old are you? Yes, his name is the same as the disease. Can you believe that? Oh my God, that is hilarious. But it's also moronic. Will you please drop it?
No.
I knew this was going to suck. I just didn't know how badly. You win, Telly. Call him whatever you want. Say whatever you want. Blame me for everything. You win. But I still need your help.
My help? I don't know.
You don't even know what I'm going to ask.
I want to help. I don't know if I want to help you.
It's not me, if that makes it any better. It's Casey. I need your help for Casey.
What about Casey? What's wrong?
No. It's good. No, she's good. It's okay. God, she's getting married.
Married? She can't be. She's too young. She's only...
She's 24. Can you believe it? I mean, she's young, very young, but she knows what she wants.
I still have the ashtray she made for me. Oh, that sweet child. Getting married. Well.
She still always asks about you.
No, don't. I don't want to hear about that. What do you need, Stephen?
Oh, right. Cake. I'm in charge of cake. Months ago, I insisted that she let me do all the baking, bread, pastries, of course, the cookie tray, and the cake. Her wedding cake. Everything. For 90 people. I had it all ready to go. I even started some of the pastries and the bread, and of course, it's all gone. The ingredients, the equipment. I mean, and it's too late to place orders. I can't even find a kitchen to rent. First calls that I made after talking to Allstate were to rental spaces. It's nothing. I'm stuck, Telly. If it weren't for Casey, I would just, I don't know, take a loss.
I'm sure she understands.
Yeah. She called me. She told me not even to think about it. She said that they were going to make cupcakes, like we used to with the Betty Crocker mix. I mean, I will drive out to Long Island. I'll go to the Bronx. I'll go to 100 different bakeries if I have to, but I'll make sure that stuff is all covered. But her cake, I need to make her cake. I mean, she's dreamed about it for years, and She's like my own daughter. So,
I know. I felt that way too, for a long time.
so can I please use the kitchen here? Just at night, when you're done, please. It's for Casey. I have no right to ask, and believe me, I wouldn't if I could think of any other option, but it's that it wasn't for Casey.
You really haven't changed. Not a bit. I don't know how you do it.
Do what?
Take an unselfish gesture and somehow make it selfish and all about you.
About me? This has nothing to do with me. It's just for...
I know who it's for. Just like you know I could never say no to anything for her.
So what are you saying? That I'm using Casey and my business being destroyed? That I set this up just so I could come here and grovel?
Hardly groveling. I think I heard you say please once.
Oh, of course you've counted. I mean, this was, never mind. Forget it. You know what? Just forget it. I knew this was a mistake.
Then why did you come here? Why the hell are you here?
Because I thought that somewhere in that dark, bitter little soul of yours, that there was still an iota of the good, caring, generous man that you used to be.
Dark and bitter. I wonder how that could have happened.
Look, I know I hurt you. Hey, but believe it or not, I hurt too, Leaving you, breaking up, all this ending, it was so painful.
No. You dumped me, not the other way around. Say it straight. You got bored. I wasn't enough for you anymore. I don't know what, actually, but you dumped me for that simpering southern idiot. You don't get to have hurt and painful when you're the one who walked.
If you still get off on the drama of how I dumped you, then go ahead. Call it what you want. But it was not, and it was never because I got bored, or that you weren't enough, or even because of Addison. It would have happened whether or not I ever met him. It was coming, and we both knew it.
No, Stephen. Actually, I didn't know it. All I know is that we were together, going forward, making plans, living life, a shared life, having some ups and downs maybe, but then, boom, it's over. You're gone.
Telly, this wasn't a blind side. A few other things happened in between.
Yes, a few things, like my father died. And before I even had a chance to grieve him, a chance to say goodbye, suddenly I'm taking over his diner, which was totally new to me, and I never what I wanted.
And I wanted to help you. I knew you didn't want this, but I wanted to help you. You just pushed me away. And no matter what I did, none of it was right. I couldn't say the right thing. I couldn't do anything right. Everything just made you angry.
I'm so sorry it was such a hassle for you.
Oh, no, would you please stop for 5 minutes? You got angry, and you stayed that way. It's your decision. You lost interest in things, our friends, our plans.
Yeah, our plans. Like for the bakery. The bakery was supposed to be ours. I came up with the idea, made it real, all of it. If it weren't for me, you'd still be night manager at Chipotle.
Yes, and then you stopped caring about it. And me, by the way. I know that you had just taken over the diner and you were overwhelmed. I wasn't going to force another thing on your plate at that point. I was waiting for a sign from you. Anything that would give me a reason to think that you were still in it with me. I would have kept waiting, but I wasn't just going to abandon the whole idea.
It was like you went behind my back when I was at my most vulnerable. When I finally came up for air, there it was, with you and the human papilloma virus.
You know, you never asked me to stop seeing him. Do you realize that? You never acted as if it even mattered to you. You really didn't seem to care whether I stayed or left.
Would you? If I had asked you to stay, would you have come back?
Come back to what? You weren't there. A 600 square foot apartment never felt so huge and empty. I was so alone. After a while, there was no point in even trying, clearly. I mean, I felt like I was being punished. I just couldn't figure out why. And it was beyond grieving for your father. That I could understand. And I wanted to be there with you in that. But I missed him too. But this was different. I mean, what were you so angry about?
What was I angry about? Really? For you leaving me, not realizing how much I needed you. Everything and everyone around us was just crashing. I was so over my head and scared. And I come up for air and you're with that stain with the annoying drawl. Please, what was I angry about?
So basically for not reading your mind.
Yeah, for not reading my mind. That's right. I really did need you, Stephen. I needed you to be there for me and understand. Yeah, read my mind. By the time I figured out how to ask you, you were gone.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I hurt you. All of it. I didn't want to ruin what we had. That was the most important relationship of my life. You had become my best friend. I didn't want to lose that, but I couldn't stay there anymore. And I couldn't figure out how to reach you. Addison was just, Addison was just a reason to get out the door. And I regret it. Do you know that I regret Addison every single day, including while I was with him?
I've literally never been happy.
Stop. It wasn't his fault, really, but, oh, God, he was really annoying.
And stupid. Don't forget how stupid he was.
Ellie, come
The
on.
first time I saw him, he was wearing a "Rehab is for Quitters" t-shirt. Oh, he was. Right behind the counter, right after you opened. I'm surprised you stayed in business.
My God, really?
Really? Class with a capital K. Now, that might have been worse than you're actually leaving. Not that you did it, how you did it. Christ, you didn't even upgrade.
He was jealous of you, I mean, intimidated by you from the first day, if that makes you feel any better.
It does. Oh, it does.
I didn't handle it well, any of it. And I didn't want to be with him, but I was so lonely. It had gotten so sad being here. I mean, in all the years that I spent with you, and we had fought, we'd been angry at each other. You made me laugh till I shot beer out of my nose, and we'd had entire conversations made up of just grunts and gestures. I mean, I had gotten sick in front of you.
You've gotten sick on me.
I've gotten sick on you and everything in between, but I had never been lonely while I was with you.
I felt it too. Yeah, I know.
You were so angry. Was it the diner? Did you really hate it that much?
Diner? No, it took some time. I felt that I'd been guilted into taking over, but no, actually, I kind of like it here. It's a good place. I love it. And I'm Greek. Come on, this is what we do. Huh? You're all right, though, about one thing.
About what?
It was sad. Here, the diner, the neighborhood, the village that wasn't a village anymore. The buildings where our friends used to live, the places where we eat, bars, life, so to speak, revolving around St. Vincent's. It was just sad. Sad ghost town. Depopulating right in front of my face. First, it was an infirmary full of little old men in the pens with canes before their 30th birthday. What really got to me was when everyone started to look like my father.
Oh my God.
Much less hairy, of course, but so frail, like him. And then they all got that look. The look he got when he realized he couldn't work here anymore. He just emptied out. Everyone around here, sick or not, emptied out. Sometimes I would get angry at them for being so sick and frail. Other guys were starting buddy programs, doing laundry, grocery shopping, holding hands with these sick, dying kids who couldn't get their own mothers to return a phone call. Hey, I got mad.
We needed to get mad. I wish that more of us had, and sooner. But you were amazing. You were the most compassionate that I'd ever seen you. I'd come up in the kitchen and you'd be in that back booth, all private, so no one was embarrassed, feeding soup to one of those guys who had no one else. And first time that I saw that, I almost cried. It's like a big mama bear. Well, Papa Bear, I guess.
I think that's what finally got me. Soup? Gay men never ate soup. We hid in the bathroom and did coke while they served the soup. And one morning, I'm lifting a spoonful of Yankee bean to another broken little body. And Jesus, it was Jay. Jay. Gorgeous Jay from Fire Island.
Jay? Oh, yeah. Oh, he was pretty.
Pretty. People got Stengel syndrome from just looking at his calves. And I'm tying a bib around his neck. Where the hell was I?
Well, you were where you had to be. The Delphi. And you kept so many people from just ending it.
Maybe. But it scared me.
It scared you? Why?
Because I couldn't stop thinking, was I going to look up someday and be tying a bib around your neck?
Telly, I never once, the entire time that we were together, were with anyone else but...
I know. But you did have a pretty slutty past.
Well, thank you for your tenderly worded concern. I am truly moved.
I look around and I still see them. All those people. Whole apartment blocks just wiped out. Everyone we used to see at Nadine's, ghosts. They flew over from St. Vincent's and took up at the Delphi. I walk the dog every morning, 10 blocks from Sullivan Street to the river. And I see all the places and people, all they used to be. My world. And I can't not see them. Ghost town. Another Greek walking through the river.
Well, you made it so nice here. Why would anyone want to leave?
You did.
I made a mistake.
Yeah.
I really wish I had known this before.
Wouldn't have changed anything. I was, probably still am, really angry. Not all the time, not at everything, anyone in particular. But I'm cranky.
You kind of always were, if I remember correctly.
Right. But it was that or give in to being sad. People understand a cranky Greek. Hey, I'm hungry. Let's get a grilled cheese at the diner. With the cranky Greek? Yeah, that one. Cranky Greek they get. No one knows what to do with a sad Greek.
Well, except Maria Callas.
Oh, Maria.
But I really am No, please, one more time. Please, just let me. I want you to know that, yes, I'm sorry, but I also regret it. Big difference. It was time to go, but I should have. I wish that I had found a way to say goodbye and not hiding behind some fake relationship with,
Colorectal cancer? Sorry, it just feels so good.
All right, you can have that one. But if I had been able to face you, maybe this wouldn't have happened. Maybe I wouldn't have had to waste all these years without you in my life, because I've regretted every day that I've not had your friendship in my life.
I missed you too. I just had to cover it up, or I don't think I could have handled it. You think, I thought that I'd get used to it after a while.
You mean us, not getting used to us not being us?
No, to losing, ending, dying, all of it. People moving in and out of your life. You think you get used to it or that it wouldn't hurt so much, but at some point it would slow down. But you never do, and it never does.
There is nothing that I wouldn't do to have my friends back. All my friends. So do you think that can happen?
It's in the past. It's done now. And for once, I think I'm going to try to not live in the past. That's not what you're here for, is it? Because that's done.
Is it?
Stephen, it's done.
I've missed you a lot.
So have I.
So can we talk? Look, we're adults. Is it so far out of the realm? Look, I can tell you exactly what happened.
No, I don't need to know.
Well, not details, of course, but...
I don't care. I guess I'm just realizing this now. But I've known it. I've really known it for a while. For years, I needed so badly to have answers. How could you possibly have done this?
Kelly,
Oh, wait, just wait. How could you do this? What did I do? What could I do to get you back? When would you come to your senses? What would I do if you didn't? What was it about Pellagra that you could possibly have preferred. I was obsessed. I couldn't get enough information. And then it was like someone flipped a switch. I didn't need any more. I was done. I guess I was even bored.
Oh,
Because I didn't love you anymore.
oh, that I didn't expect.
Really? What did you think I was going to do? I'm sure it would have been nice for you if I plastered myself on a Grecian urn and waited for you just in case. But I think I'm more effective in the kitchen.
I screwed up pretty badly, didn't I?
Yes. But no, too. It was time to go. You could have done it so much better. But we all have things to learn in this life. That's obviously yours. I'm not here to play Narcissus, darling. Do your own work.
Wow. Sexual rejection, and I get to feel stupid too. Sign me up.
Oh, shut up and just be pretty.
I can take back my regrets.
And I can take back my kitchen.
Oh, shit. The cake. Oh my God. You really, I mean, it's okay if I, oh.
And the bread.
Oh, God.
And the pastries and the cookie tray. Do you think I'm going to let Casey get married without baklava?
Kelly, I can just do the cake. Really, I am so exhausted. I'll go to the outlets. I'll get some other kind of bread.
Just shoot me now. Just shoot me now. You're going to buy some great China dried out crap from an outlet for my niece's wedding? I will gouge my eyes out and burn in hell, eh?
Oh, good job moving away from the stereotype.
Go get an apron and a hairnet.
Right.
Oh, you guys, this makes me so happy.
What the hell? Have you been listening to the whole conversation?
Yeah, I did. I think it's great. So, Stephen, I can stay all night. We'll get the bread dough rising, a couple of pans of cupcakes. Oh, I can make a bunch of my lemon meringues. And what were you thinking for the cookie tray? Gotta have a cookie tray. This is just like old days. Oh, we gotta get moving.
Jenny, you still have tables to wait for food and checks and service.
Oh, wow. Crap. I forgot. Do you think they noticed?
Sadly, no.
Oh, Telly. I'll be right back.
You heard her. Lots to do.
What are you doing? You're putting on an apron?
Oh, be honest. I was always the better baker.
What?
You're all right, though.
Oh, really? Oh, you think so, huh?
Hey, if you can handle this, maybe we can find you some permanent space.
What?
Keep the bakery going till you can rebuild. Maybe.
Oh, my God, that would be excellent. It's just what we need. And, we'll get to see you.
Jenny, did you drop a tray in the middle of the dining room?
Oh, geez, I'm gonna get right to that. I'll be right back.
Most days, I just want to hit her in the head with a hammer. But she has a heart of gold.
No, there must be something in the food here.
Just get your ass in the kitchen and start baking.
Yes, boss. Oh, could you maybe not get too many ashes on the wedding cake? I mean, I wouldn't dare ask you not to smoke in your kitchen, but
Excuse me?
I've been trying for years, Stephen. He won't stop.
does he still really let the ash get really long before he flicks it?
Yeah, just like the old ladies at bingo.
I'll kick you both out.